And it wasn't by intention. I mean, this was pointed out from the podium, from the leaders. They said, that group over there, the Holy Spirit's there. And they came over and started ministering to us, and as we said, prophesying. So here's the news. We've been unionized. The over 50 women of this church now belong into the supernatural acts of miracles and wonders, ready to go out into the community group. And that's what I wanted to say. This was my first experience of Vineyard. I've been here now for about 2 years, and it was the first time I went outside this wonderful church family to find out what Vineyard was about. Good news. There is a solid basis of not just biblical foundation, when I say just, but I mean thought and continued application to our culture. This is significant. We fine-tuned our message yesterday, and we bought the book and brought it back for everybody. We fine-tuned the message of what we have to give to the culture and how to present it. Did you notice sometimes it falls flat? Well, we have a theologian, a young theologian who was a physicist, and he left science. His nickname is Putty Putnam, who's written a book about how to reach the present culture. Why churches are dying is because they're based on shame. On guilt, but shame. And no one cares. No one has shame anymore. They're at the mall or at a soccer game. They don't feel shame. You can't base it on sin. So we got fine-tuned. We want to share that. But what I want to share is that what I brought here and what I was welcomed and what I so love is that we have, and Pastor spoke over us at a networking meeting, this church has the gift of love. But yesterday, we were given the more power by our speakers, who, by the way, practice Brian Blount, power evangelism. This means we're going to be healed and empowered here to go out into community. And we're going to find new ways to go out into community. When we did 2 weeks ago the Yorktown Fair, we couldn't give our stuff out fast enough. We gave out hundreds of books, magnets. We prayed over people. One woman with 4 children, you knew she had cancer because she had no hair. She had a scarf on. We prayed over her and blessed her children in the street. One of the guy who was across from us, the chef in a restaurant, sent us out drinks. Because when I had gone in initially to get a drink, he had asked for material. I brought material from our church. He loved it so much, he sent us out drinks afterwards. People are hungry, and that's what Brian was pointing out for. They're hungry to be healed, to be transformed, and we need words of knowledge. So that's what we were empowered for words of knowledge or discernment, to be able to take time when we go out, which I so relate to. I have like 1 hour to get this done. But to see what God is doing, to walk in there. Bobby, you have that gift. You see what God is doing and you walk in there. We want this to be for everyone. So that's why we're teaching about prayer and healing, and now we have the power and we have the organization behind us.
Amen. Yes, praise God. Jane?